It's Roslynn back to one more again. I hope you're doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my grown extended beautiful family, just sending out loving lights. So many of us are going through many things, and just trying to tie off loose ends, and head towards bigger and better things. So sending that vibe towards your way to make sure you have that boost to keep on going. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift and how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the video is very uplifting to you, gives you good information, or inspires you in a special kind of way that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath or going through trying times and need spiritual guidance, as well as confirmation or validation towards life path or soul purposes, please go ahead and share. While you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm using in the background is called Reiki Healing Energy, Free Blockages and Purify. And I'll post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101 Heyokas. If it's quiet and nothing's happening, that means there's something good is about to happen. You've been working hard. You have been allowing yourself to see things in so many different levels. You're able to be open and receiving love, as well as information that the universe is trying to give you, to open up towards your gift, allowing yourself to walk and be proud to walk in your truest form, not allowing yourself to be controlled by how society sees you or what others think of you. Allowing yourself to love yourself from all different angles is truly a blessing. So the things you've been working hard for, and there's things you're about to manifest, because different signs that you're getting. All of a sudden you can wake up, be full of joy, just excited because something is stirring up. And a lot of people that I've been getting in contact with, right, Roslynn, there's something coming. There is something coming. Yes, you've been working hard for a lot of things. It could be things that you have been working hard for that you truly want in your life. Or there's things that you don't even know about is about to come into your life. You're having this bliss of excitement. A lot of things that you have been working and wanting in your life. You're allowing yourself to, see things in so many different ways. And it's echoing to the things that you might want in your life. If you've been working on wanting to be married, or you're in a relationship but wanting it to be a lot stronger, you'll start seeing people getting engaged and stuff like that. Or you're working on expanding your family, so you'll start seeing a lot of different things, like you'll see people taking maternity pictures, or some of your friends might be finding out they're pregnant, or people you overhear people talking about they're wanting to expand their family and stuff like that. Or you've been working on saving up for a new car, and you have that one particular car that you've been looking for, and all of a sudden you start seeing them almost everywhere you go. All these different things are happening for a reason. You know that you are worthy of everything that's coming forth towards your life. You have been working so hard. You've been allowing yourself to sacrifice. That's all the things that the universe wants you to see. You're going above beyond. A lot of times we figure that what we're putting out is not what we're getting back, but you have to be able to be grateful of everything that's coming into your life, whether it's big or small. If you've been working on a job to be able to save up for you to start your own business, but you've been working on saving that money, then all of a sudden a raise comes in, or you got a lottery ticket and you scratch that off. All these different things, and you win some money off of it. All these different things, the universe is manifesting to bless you with those, and you should be so grateful on so many different levels that these are happening for you. There was a lot of times it was hard for me to be able to believe that things are coming in my life, because I felt like things have happened to me. You're just used to not having, it's very short term happiness. And a lot of times we had to learn from going through those things, and not saying that we are doomed from the womb, because it seemed like we had hell, we were catching hell when we first entered the world. So all these different things you're understanding, allowing yourself to understand, I need this peace of mind, I need to be happy, I'm worthy of anything that is going to bring me prosperity, blessings, completeness. Well, you complete yourself, but I'm just saying add more complete to the completeness you already have, allowing yourself to know that you're worthy of anything that's coming forth to your life that you can reap benefits from. So it's just like a lot of things, it gets really quiet. It's like people ain't hitting you up no more, text messages, calls. It's like it's so quiet, because if you notice, when you're getting ready to do things, you probably hear a whole bunch of voices and stuff like that. Like the little voices that are negative, or the little voices that are positive, like, yeah, go ahead and talk to this person, this and this and that. And then all of a sudden, you notice when you're being tested, it gets real quiet. Just to see if you're gonna go back and deal with it like you used to deal with things, or if you actually took heed on the things that you've been learning since you went through your spiritual awakening. Are you going to use that positivity for yourself? Because I noticed there'll be certain posts that'll be put up, or there are certain things that I know I can resonate in a negative way. That, like, it'll just so happen to come on YouTube or something like that, and didn't realize that this is coming on the next playlist or whatever. I'm not allowing those situations to trigger me anymore. I'm allowing myself to know what I've healed from this. But things will be placed in your life to see, is this going to still bother them? Is this going to take effect on them like it did last time? You're allowing yourself to see the improvements you have made in your life, and you have done them drastically, but you also have to be open to know that you're going to be tested when you least expect it. So you have to be able to expect the unexpected, and you keep on passing with flying colors. It's like, you've been testing me. You didn't get me that way, and the universe is not trying to put you in a situation where they know it'll be damning to you in your situation, but they also want to know, they know you're worthy of the things that they're about to place in your life. That's why it's been taking a while, because it takes a while to manifest the things that you want in your life. But you'll start seeing signs all over the place that things are being improving. When you can actually practice patience, and that's something I really had to practice, and I don't know what's coming on into my life. I'm just allowing myself to live for the now, allowing myself to work on me throughout this whole process, and loving the fact of the way I'm, changing. And you have to be able to see that when you, like, I made that post this morning. I said I try to make inspirational posts every day, because it's just like, you might not have a time to, really look at any, a lot of my videos, because sometimes my videos are like 10, 12 minutes long, sometimes they're 20. It just depends on what the universe wants me to shed light on. Just want to be able to leave those positive inspirations to let yourself know, don't be so hard on yourself. If you have not manifested the things that you are truly working hard for, don't think that something bad is about to happen to you. That's what's brewing up. If you know you've been doing your work and you've been putting in that effort and you have not given up, even though you might have had to take a break or something for a minute, just to sit down and just collect yourself and recharge, that's fine. When things get hard, yes, you get frustrated, but you get back up. Me, I might get pissed about certain things that happen in my life. I'll just cry it out and just, talk to the universe about it. Or if I'm, manifesting and talking to my dad through the third eye or whatever, I tell him about certain things that are going on, because it's just like, I love to be able to talk to him about a lot of things like that. We've always been connected like that, whether, when I didn't know about it and when I have. So, it's a good thing when I can be able to talk to him about things, and he's always giving me encouraging words. And that's what I love so much about him. He's like my best friend, that I can be vulnerable like that with him and don't have to worry about backlash coming out later. So it's just a lot of things that are when you're able to see the things that you need to have improvement in your life. We're all a work in progress. And when you can realize that, that takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of strength, because the more strength it is to open up, but it takes a lot more energy, negative energy, to hold back. You don't have to be telling everything all the time about all the things that you're trying to bring into your life, because that's not really good. Because it could be people that are really happy for you, but they might want what you want. So that vibe there will end up prolonging or messing up your blessings, and you really don't need to do that. Allow yourself to be, the things that you want in your life, the things that you're aiming for, and you're going to do whatever it takes, long as in a positive purpose. Manipulation and basically trying to take shortcuts, you don't want to do that, because it's going to come back and bite you. So if you allow yourself to actually, pull up the sleeves and allow yourself to work on yourself on so many different levels, being able to see things at different perception, being able to see your weak points, to be able to improve those. So everything, allowing yourself to be able to be grateful, showing the attitude of gratitude, no matter how small it is. And the universe was, working in your favor for that. No matter, I mean, if it's a parking space, it gets you closer to where you got to go. Be grateful for that, and allow them, the universe, say, I know that was you working for me, because I didn't feel like walking 12 miles, and parking in a parking space just to go in the mall for something quick, or somebody paid for your stuff in the store. I've seen that so many times. I've done it before. You're playing it forward. You're allowing yourself, you see somebody outside that, that might need a couple of dollars to get something to eat. You either buy them something to eat or give them a couple of dollars for them to buy something to eat. Or, if you feel like, oh, they're not going to use the money on the right thing, you go in the store and ask them what they want, and buy it for them and come back out. Those are the little things that they see you're doing it. But if you're doing it for a selfless way, not doing it for you to say, oh, I'm trying to get this, so let me do that. But if you're doing it for not wanting anything else in return, but just being you, I love doing that. There are so many things I've been doing that makes me feel better when I'm not, I want to do more, but I only got so much. So I do as best as I can, because, people deserve that, and not looking for something in return. But I knew what it was to lack of something, and not have that help. And when I did have it, I was very grateful for that. So you're allowing yourself to be balanced for everything. And that allows you to know when it is so quiet, you can probably hear crickets, moving their legs, or you can hear a mouse peeing on cotton, like my mama used to say. Those are allowing you to know something is manifesting for you. Don't think the worst, but just expect the unexpected. You never know. You're gonna get probably get what you want plus times more, just because of the fact is the magnitude of the things you've been going through. Because if you can see how big that blessing is coming to you, you can understand the reason why it's been so hard for you to manifest it, because the devil don't want you to have it. There are probably people in your surroundings that sees the things that you're working on. They know the things that you're working on to bring in your life. So they will be praying for your downfall, even though that's a messed up situation for it to happen. And there were so many times I got mad because people prayed on me for me not to get things, just because they didn't want me to have it, because this wasn't their life. I used to hate that so bad, but now it's just like, I don't go out saying a lot of things. I don't, if it's not meant for me to say, it's not, I don't have to go out here and vocalize everything that I'm going through, everything I'm working on, because you don't know who is being supportive to you, and you don't know who, oh, they can, oh, I'm happy for you, this and this and that. And as soon as they, in the back of their head, oh, I hope and pray this does not mess up. I mean, this messes up for that person. I hope and pray that they don't get it. You have people who are like that, because they feel like their life should only be the one that's good and not yours. You can be mediocre, but they want to be able to be on top. There's people that are around your surroundings that does that. Trust me, I've had a lot of people do that. But even though that has happened to me, I learned my lesson. I allow to keep a lot of things to myself. If it's meant for me to be able to vocalize it, I'll do that. Especially if if it's helping somebody else to be able to look at their situation. You have to be able to see it. Yeah, your life might not be really that good. And there's things that you're trying to get yourself out of. The situation you're in. I always tell people to look at your situation from a positive viewpoint of you learning the lessons within that situation. Because when you're ready to part ways with something, you're going to be willing to do any and everything in a positive manner to be able to elevate yourself out of that situation and already tell yourself this will never happen again. I'm grateful for my toxic relationships, whether if it was with friends or significant others, because it allowed myself to know nothing is worth my happiness. If it's not bringing me growth, bringing me positivity, and not bringing me happiness, and I got to walk on eggshells to be around you, I'm just going to separate myself. I don't need people like that in my life. You need to have like-minded people, people that want to see you grow, people that wants to see you improve as they're improving, people that wants to hit high goals and want to get help you find your way of getting that way too. Those are the people that you need to level yourself off to. Don't get upset when God takes people out your life because you don't know what has been said when you haven't been around. I tell people all that. They're always like, oh, we ain't saying nothing about you. I say, oh, I ain't got to worry about what you're saying. It's just the actions you're putting out behind what you're not saying is what gives me pause. So I'm greatly appreciated for, I always ask God, give me that visual of the scene, see the unseen. Tell me which people that I need to take out my life. Allow me to be able to elevate towards people or gravitate towards somebody who, I should be worthy of, or they should be worthy of me. You have to be able to see your life as that, because a lot of times, I even made a video about that a few months ago. When your circle starts changing, when God starts changing your lifestyle, the circle changes. And it's not about you feeling like you're better than somebody, because we're all equal. No matter, like my mom always say, you respect the janitor just like you respect the CEO. Because I ain't never met a successful person that didn't have no hard lifestyle unless you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. That's the only way that I can see you being like that. But it's just the whole point. I never look down on nobody. My experiences, no matter who I'm related to, is allowed me to be humble, because I see what situations, and especially when it has something to do with money, how it can change people. I'm never gonna forget where I came from. I have friends that are doing it big, and they were those type of people that was living in trailer parks, that was on Section 8, that had food stamps, and now they're doing good, where they're in movies and actors and stunt doubles and stuff like that. They acting like they ain't never been in at the bottom of the barrel. I can admit, yes, I was, on Section 8. Yes, I can admit I had HUD. I can admit I had Medicaid and food stamps. I have no problem with that, because I will never forget where I came from. There's a lot of people that are at rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to go is to the top, because you're learning different things. You're being appreciated. I didn't appreciate stuff when I had good things. I'm like, whatever, I could have got better, and not realizing I was blocking my blessings when I did that, because it, is more than what you have. It might be $100, but that's $100 that you didn't have. I always tell people that be grateful. I hear about people complaining about their job. I said, don't do that, because so many people are wishing they had a job. So be grateful about that. Like, girl, I'm ready to call off. Don't call off on your job, because that's the money you're going to need for something else. There was jobs I totally hated and did not call out, and still came to work even when I didn't want to be there. But that allowed me to know, and it's just like the people treated me dirty because they found out who I was related to and all that stuff. So I was just like, I just walked out. I ain't got time. Shoot, I ain't about to give you no notice. Me walking out that door was my final notice. So me dealing with all those different things allowed me to grow. Me and going through different situations allowed me to improve myself, to be grateful no matter how big or how small it is, being grateful for everything that is coming towards your way. Because when they start seeing that you're appreciating just the little things, you could have walked outside and you go in the parking lot and see $5 bill laying on the ground. That was just the universe. I remember there was one time I was stressing so bad because we had got laid off from our jobs, and I was trying to find another job, and it takes forever where I stayed at before. It takes almost a month or two just for your unemployment to kick in, you know. And I was like so stressing because I didn't have any money and trying to figure out how I'm gonna keep my lights on. It was like $150. And one day, this will let you know how long ago it was, because it was like in Blockbuster. My friend was working at Blockbuster. She said, "Hey, Roslynn, did you just drop some money?" And I'm looking like, okay, I thought I might have, because I had a few dollars or something like that. And I went to the car, undid that money. It was $300. You talking about, I was crying tears of joy, because that was just God and faith right there. $300. And all of a sudden, I was stressing about $150, because I know if I paid that bill, because it was like something was broken in my house or something like that, and everything was electric. So I was cooking more to make sure, everything was leveled out for my kids. So having to do all that, I knew if I had to, scrounge up some money for that, I wouldn't have any money to go ahead and feed my kids. So that was just a blessing right there. So it's just like, when I can start seeing, when you can look back at your life, you might not have had an easy life, but allow yourself to see that it was God and the universe working in your favor when you were looking at something and you didn't see no way and they made a way. So allow yourself to see the things and knowing that you are worthy of these blessings you are working deeply on. Allowing yourself to be able to set yourself as that example, to allow yourself to know even though you have been at the bottom, there's always a way to the top. If you work hard and you're putting in that change in your life, how you do things, how you treat other people, how you treat yourself, how you look at different things, and allow yourself to be grateful for anything you have, that's when the universe starts blessing you, because they see that you're taking heed from the things that they're doing for you. You are grateful for all the things that they've been placed in your life, even if it was little things. So see the things for what it is. If you've been working hard and you did not give up, you know how you've been getting shortcomings after shortcomings after shortcomings. You've been you running into brick walls, and you start waking up feeling happy, and you can allow yourself to see the situation as just a learning experience to help you grow and help you improve, and you get excited about certain things and don't understand where this excitement is coming from. Allow yourself to expect the unexpected, because you never know when your blessings are going to come knocking at your door. So I would love to give a post notification shout out and hope you can resonate with Luna Rain. Much love to you, as well as Roy Barrel. Much love to you as well. And I will see you on my next video. Drop me a line. Let me know if you resonate, so I can give you a post notification shout out. Give me a thumbs up, like, and even share. Tell anybody about my channel is greatly appreciated. I deserve, I feel like I deserve the support, and I love the support which y'all give to me. It's truly a blessing. So I don't want y'all to think I'm ungrateful, but I love the fact that y'all are supporting me as I'm supporting you. It's truly a blessing. So know that you're truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I will see y'all on my next video. And make sure you give out a love, light, and positivity, as well as your prosperity vibes, because you never know, your kind words and your good vibes can really take somebody a long way. Now I will see you on my next video. Much love. Peace.